want you to focus on you and your job for the next 6 months. Don't get in a relationship. You don't have time for that right now. You're getting your life back on track. You're focusing on what you need to do to fix you. How can you continue to fix yourself? How can you continue to grow? And at the same time, you're going to fix somebody else because you're bringing in other problems, you're bringing other issues. You can't have that in your life. And that's a situation that one of the girls is going through right now within our company. And if you're working your ass off, if you're showing up to work, and some of the people that work for us, they live in halfway houses, they live in sober living situations, and so we help them with rides to work. Part of that help is sometimes they get a ride to the office. They're here an hour and a half before they're clocking in, and then they get a ride to the job site. That's just what it is. That's part of getting back your life in order. You've got to take certain steps to get to where you want to be, and there's sacrifices you have to make. And some of those sacrifices means you're going to be gone from home for 12 hours a day, and you're only working 8 hours. That just might be what you have to deal with. But that's the price you're paying to get back in order, get back on track to where you need to be. Now, if you've got someone at home and you're in a relationship and you're dealing with this, and they're in the back, the static, the nagging, you're never home, you're never here with me, you're spending too much time at work, then that's not a healthy relationship, because you need to have that hard conversation up front that, hey, here's what I'm going through. I'm an addict. I'm recovering. If we're going to be in a relationship, you got to understand this is what I need to focus on. This is what I need to do to get better. This is what I need to do for my growth to progress and get out of whatever I've been in the past. Because for some of the men and women that work for me, this is their very first job they've ever had. They're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and this is the first real job they've ever had. And it's in construction, it's painting, and it's a hard job. So knowing that, there's going to be sacrifices. There's got to be things that you've got to say, I've got to make a change, and this is what I have to do. If I'm going to do this to be successful, I've got to do whatever it takes to better myself. And if somebody's in a relationship with you and they cannot understand that, that's not a healthy relationship. You need to be upfront with it in the very beginning. You need to let them know what you're going through, what your goals are, and what you're focused on, and where you're going. And I get it that for some people, they've been locked up for so much time, or they've been homeless